What up, everybody? Thank you for joining tonight. It is. Oh, I gotta hit live. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining. I will be right back. Here's my new intro. Just, try something new. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Ben Herrera, obviously, and this is the Ben Herrera Show. So, also, hold on, because I got too much. So, all right, sorry about that. So tonight I'm doing a top 10 most haunted places in America, and I'm doing it a little bit early tonight because I got things to do tomorrow. But thank you for joining. So let's go ahead and get with. Or actually, before I get started, let me give you a sponsor video. I'll be I'll be right back. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining. So I'm going to go ahead and start this top 10. I thank everybody again. So, top 10. Let me. Top 10. I'm going to start with. Okay. This top 10. Anyway. So I'm just going to go from top to the bottom. Also, like I said, I'm doing a TikTok live as well, along with it. So definitely the top. This top 10, number 10, is a place that I've obviously heard of and been there. But they have it as the entire town. Probably true. Um, it's here in the Midwest, so Chicago. They list Chicago as one of the most haunted places. When they said places, I thought they were like buildings or locations and things like that. But other than that, I think. Hey, hello, thank you for. So number 10, Chicago. You know, I could believe it because there's a lot of history with Chicago. There's so much that happened there. Obviously, ghost invest. There's I guess ghost investigations. A fire in 1872 or 71, somewhere around that actually had an impact on the Holland area because of that same time frame. Some stuff around that time. So yeah, and obviously the big thing, you got the Al Capone days in Chicago. That there was a lot of murders and stuff that happened in that time frame. That a lot of people look at as an obvious reason why Chicago's haunted. I mean, it's a big place. It's a city of over what 9 million people, and or somewhere around there, 6 or 7, maybe 9. I don't know. But Chicago's an awesome place. There's a good location for people that, especially if you want to do ghost hunting. A lot of old. And so we're gonna go on to number 9. Now, number 9 is down south, and it's. I've never been there, and I've always wanted to check it out. Um, which I thought this would have been a little bit higher on the list, but number 9 is Myrtle's Plantation in where does it say? Saint Francis, Louisiana. It says it was constructed in 1796, and it is said that 12 ghosts haunt this former antebellum plantation, a historical antidote, and could whatever that. You know those words that you're like, what the heck does that even mean? I mean, I don't even know how to pronounce it. But anyway, so that house is. Hold on, let me put it. So that's how. Oh wait, I can't do it. Whoopsies. But anyways, oh, you know what? I can that way. That way, you guys can't. There we go. That way, you can't see the rest of them. So definitely, Myrtle's Plantation is. There's a picture that is been out there for years. You know, when it comes to this place, it was on what is that? Paranormal Con on camera, where there was somebody that was a go. Somebody took a picture, and there was a lady. I think it was in between pillars that she was standing there. But oh, thank you for joining my live. Go ahead and share this live on TikTok as well. Appreciate it. So yeah, Myrtle's Plantation is a different, especially because I always wondered that too about down south. Having a lot of places like that that are like the plantations and stuff like that. Since a lot of obviously the past of plantation, it's there's a lot of history. Um, so that is number 9. So number 10 or 10, number 8. Now here's another one that should have been a little bit higher. Is um, well, I read this one was actually like number 1 at one point, and that's the Whaley House in San Diego, I think it was. In San Diego, California, the Whaley House is believed to be one of the most haunted places in the United States. I, because it's saying that, hold on, because the guys obviously they named it after the guy that owns it, but it was built in 1857, and it's basically now, but Ghost Hunters has been there. I think Paranormal, I mean, Ghost Adventures has been there. Um, oh, what up? Hey, what up, Darren? What's going on? Yeah, thanks for joining. Appreciate it, Jason. Yeah. Oh, of course, the garage on Wild. I got a video for that too. 1942 Valentine Massacre. Yeah. Yep. Al Capone. Al Capone. See, and that's why Chicago. Okay. So if anybody's ever been to the Mob Museum in uh, Las Vegas, they have the actual brick wall where the Valentine's Day Massacre happened at. It was crazy. I don't know where Jordan is, but so definitely that's a good. That's Chicago is a crazy place and it's very haunted. But yeah, the Whaley House is haunted by uh the guy named name was Whaley, but it doesn't tell me what his oh Thomas Whaley, haunted by Yankee Jim Robinson, as well as Thomas and Anna Whaley. They all, I guess, there's three. I guess that was that because I've seen that one on a couple shows where they caught like they use it like as a theater, I think it was, and they were filming. Oh no, it was a courthouse. Anyway, so they were doing a episode there, and they caught like a. You tell it was like a guy from the 1800s. So he was walking across. I mean, where the judge would sit. And so, yeah, that was actually a pretty creepy video because it was like Wow, they actually caught that. Okay, so number 7 is actually, you know what? They have two of the same thing on this list. So I'm not going to do that one. Two of them. But number 7 is the Waverly Hills Sanitarium, which is in Louisville, Kentucky. I've never been there. I've heard it was a crazy place to do ghost hunting in, which I would love to do one day. Um, yep, that's Waverly Hills Waverly Hills Sanitarium in Louisville, Kentucky, and I think there's another one up in Traverse City area. Uh, I forgot the name, but if anybody knows what's that. Yep, I'm a filmmaker. Thank you. Yes, I do that as well. I films. I do music videos, things like that. Um, if anybody asks, I'm doing a TikTok and a Facebook Live at the same time, so I'm answering questions back and forth. Uh, but yeah, the Waverly Hills Sanitarium in Louisville, Kentucky, is the number 7 haunted place in America. It was built in 1900s in Jefferson County. It was used as a tuberculosis, like where they would house them, where a lot of people died. There was a. Let me check the list. Hold on, let me check this. um, excuse. They stated on here that it was. I had it on here now that whatever. I know it was over 1,000 people that had passed. So, I always wanted to go. This is one. Hold on, let me put it on camera. Look this pictures. So this is the Waverly Hills Sanitarium, which is a very creepy looking place. That again, I wish I can go. I want to go. I want to go stand right there where that thing is. TikTok viewers, if you're in and you've been there, let me know because it's a place that I was looking. I can't put this top there. But yeah, that's a Ghost Hunters has been there, and I know Ghost Adventure's been there. Ghost Hunters actually caught voices of them. I think it was like a kid crying or something like that. And yeah, that one. So that is number 7. Excuse me. Number 6 is the White House. Number 6 is the White House. Obviously, we all know where that is. I'm not even saying anything on that. But we all, what I hear the most is Lincoln is who most people see haunting the White House. I've never been there. I've always wanted to check that out. Um, but yes, the White House is. I mean, even because you know the whole history behind all that, and most people are like, man, that's anybody that's been there. Let me know because if you've ever been in there, it's weird. But yes, oh yeah, yeah. I've never heard of that one, Aaron. I haven't heard. But no. So I've been to some creepy places. I've been Felt Mansion here in Michigan is a creepy place. That's said to be haunted. One of the haunted places here. Felt Mansion, which is Allen and Saugatuck. If you've been to Michigan, are in this area talking about. Uh, but yeah, there was a hello, Gisela. Am I saying your name right? Because I read your name all the time, and I'm like, am I even pronouncing it? But thank you for joining. I appreciate it. But yes, the White House is the sixth most haunted place in America. And because there's obviously I'm gonna thinking there's no way that's how yeah, it's got a lot of history, but I think that would have been a little bit lower, because there's a lot of more places that probably had a lot more, like disasters. Hello, everybody. Thank you on TikTok for joining. Oh, you can Gisela. I always mess it. Gisela. I was told how to pronounce your name. Thank you to Marcos. Um, so TikTok, thank you for joining. I appreciate you all. Abel, appreciate you saying hello. I'm gonna, you know, I'm still getting used to the TikTok live, so I gotta, pay attention. I pay attention, guys. But thank you for joining. I don't know why I'm not even using it, but yeah. So the White House is anybody that's ever been there. Let me know if you've ever actually got pictures of anything in there, or if you knew you caught anything. All right, so let's go to number 5. So in the top 5, um, top 5 is number 5 is going to be the West Virginia Penitentiary, which is another one that I know the Ghost Hunters and the Ghost shows have all done. I think it was Ghost Hunters. They did catch a video of, if I'm not mistaken, I think, grow here. Yeah, so it's in, yeah, obviously West Virginia. Hold on a minute. I apologize. So yeah, West Virginia. I mean, yeah, West Virginia Penitentiary. Um, it's was built in 1866 and it closed in 1995. It's obviously a tourist attraction. It's yeah, it is the one that or Ghost Hunters. That is the one that I was thinking of. But it might have been actually. You know what? It might have been the one in Pennsylvania that I'm thinking about because I know or Philadelphia, I think. Well, Pennsylvania. But that's another one that I know the Ghost Adventures have done, and Ghost Hunters. But I'm surprised that was not because I know they've been on to that one for a couple times. Um, oh, it is in here. Eastern State Penitentiary. There it is. Yep, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That is actually 4. Oh, so that's good. Eastern State Penitentiary, the former American prison in Philadelphia. It is located on Fairmount section of the city and was built in 1829 and closed in 1971. That's the one that I was talking about. That the ghost they set up a camera and they caught something like running towards the camera and then like stopped mid thing and just turned around and just took off. Um, so that's definitely one that I've seen plenty of times. Look that one up. Ghost Adventures, Eastern State Penitentiary. That one was kind of. So number 3 is gonna be the Lizzie Borden House. Excuse me. Actually, no, that's not number. That was tied for 4. So, so fourth, another 4, Lizzie Borden House. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sounds. Let me mute this. It isn't my. I, so TikTok, thank you for guys. Again, I am doing a top 10, uh, 10 places in the United States, and yeah, Lizzie Borden House tied for number 4, which is located in Fall River, Massachusetts, which isn't actually would be not a cool, or maybe be a cool place to go look at, but I don't know, not really that. I'd rather go check out the old prisons because I've been to Alcatraz before. So, um, my actually the one place that I wish I could love to go do a ghost hunt, even if it was just for an hour, is Tombstone, Arizona, Birdcage Theater. I would love to go check that out. Um, it was pretty cool to be there because, like I said, I've been to Alcatraz and I didn't really do their ghost one, but walk through it. I don't know if they still do it now, but I walked through that one. That was really cool. To actually see, well, where El Capone. But that's another haunted place that's surprisingly not even on this list. I can't believe they don't have Alcatraz. That actually shocked me. How do you not have Alcatraz? But number three is Winchester Mystery House, which is in San Jose, California. Built in or what year? Uh, doesn't tell me what year. I think it was what. The house became a tourist attraction 9 months after Winchester's death in 1922. Let me click this so I can. Um, was built in 1890, or it started in 1890. Yeah, okay. So about 1890s is when it started to be. It has 200 rooms, 10,000 windows, 2,000 trap doors. That's freaking weird. Oh, that's another one that I wish I. That one was. If anybody's ever been, I would check. I know my sisters have. In San Jose, California, the Winchester Mystery House, number three. Let me see. Let me get to number two here real quick. Excuse me. Excuse me. Number two is actually another like a location, not a building. Is Gettysburg. Gettysburg. I got excited. Gettysburg, which is obviously in Pennsylvania, and so it's obviously is where the Civil War happened. The history behind that. The Gettysburg Address and all that good stuff. But there's a lot of videos out there. If you look it up, I'm pretty sure you'll find like a whole list of it of haunted videos of the Gettysburg. Because obviously, look what happened. I mean, you're gonna find something there. There's no way you can't. But before I get to number one, I'm gonna do my uh, sponsor video, and I will return here in just a few minutes. Hello, and thank you back, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate you. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to do something that I love doing, and I will probably can be doing this for the rest of my life. Okay, so let's get to number uno dos. So number one is a place that we've all heard of, and probably wouldn't expect it to be at number one, but from this list that I found on Google, it says from sources across the web, so they gathered all the information to tell us that the number one haunted place in America right now, as of July 9th, or January 9th, 2025, is, yes, the Stanley Hotel in Colorado. So, in Estes Park, Colorado, it is 140 room. Man, I don't know it was that big. 140 room hotel that we all know was the Shining was filmed there. So it's definitely I would definitely would be a place that I would love to go, even just to go stay. Check it out. You know, like I never ever even thought about looking up like hotel prices, but I'm pretty sure. But the Stanley Hotel definitely is um, a haunted place. It's definitely haunted by probably um, plenty of ghosts in the United States. I'm pretty sure there's like 1,000 ghosts in it. I'm gonna click this picture right there. Okay, so here's okay, so here obviously if you've never seen it, Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, California, haunted place. You know, just looking at this picture, it tells me it's obviously old. You know, it's uh, oh, sorry, I thought they had more pictures of that, but I mean, this is a creepy looking hotel. Look at that. Imagine how many ghosts are in there. How many people are in haunting it in that were murdered or died accidental overdoses. Thrown out window. You never know. So this place is haunted and it's creepy looking, and I definitely would probably want to go stay there. I'm gonna, and another thing too is there's a room that I think was based on the Shining. Let's. There was a gas explosion there in 1911. So that's probably another thing that probably stirred up, the ghosts like that. Um, Maybe, who knows? Gas explosion. Oh, maybe not. Right. But you never know. So, but it's. I mean, it's a creepy. Definitely, definitely some. Okay, so here it is. Shining. I want. Okay, here it is. Room number 217. Is where Stephen King based the movie off of. But no, that came out in 1977 or 77 or 74. Um, the book was published. Anyway, so yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's that was basically the top 10. So we had Chicago, we had Myrtle's Plantation, West Virginia Penitentiary, Whaley House, the White House. We have the Waverly Hills, Winchester, Eastern State Penitentiary, Gettysburg, and then Henley Hotel. So, and then tied obviously fourth with Lizzie Borden, the Lizzie Borden House, which again is another. Now, there's actually a thing, the Bell Witch Cave, which is in Adams, Tennessee, is not on the list, but it's on the list, but they're not on the top 10. But that's another one. Salem, Massachusetts. I don't know where Bachelor Grove is. Bremen, Illinois. Oh, it's over by Chicago. Southwest suburbs of Chicago. Okay. Well, that's probably where Al Capone is buried. Queen Mary, which is I think in Long Beach, Long Beach, California, which is obviously a, military what do you call it? British ocean liner that is housed in Long Beach, California, and is said to be haunted. So yeah, that is the yeah top 10 ghost haunted places in the United States. So I appreciate you. Oh, I seem quiet. Yeah, because my pants are haunted. Big scary month. Yeah. Uh, I don't know why I'm close to the camera. Let me put. That's a good. That's what up there. Oop, because I don't want. There's ghosts behind me. Look at those ghosts over there. Just kidding. So I don't know why the camera was so close to me. How you doing? No, I excuse me. Let me take a drink of water. Water. Speaking of water, these are actually pretty good. If anybody. Oh my, no, there we go. Anyways, this is Myers. So yeah, thank you everybody again on TikTok for joining the show tonight. I appreciate it. Also, Facebook Live, I appreciate you guys tuning in for the America's top 10 most haunted places in the United States. In my first paranormal show of 2025. Thank you again. So, again, if you have anything that you want to talk about for the show, any topics that you want to bring on, let me know. I will bring. I will talk about it. I will bring a guest on. You guys want to get? You know what? I'm trying to get Kirk Cousins. He got benched, so let's get him here. Kirk Cousins, if you're watching, there's a spot right here. There's a chair. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Jacob, appreciate you. That was a good one. That was a good one. Elias, I don't know why I had that camera that damn close. But anyways, I thank everybody for joining. Geek 49ers, what's up? Oh, that's my brother. Excellent. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate you guys for the hearts. Awesome. Thank you. Because that helps me. But so definitely tune in every day, Monday through Friday. I just did tonight, so I got stuff to do. Usually it's at 8 o'clock, but I thank you again. So everybody tune in tomorrow night for the show on Facebook Live, and also thank you again. You guys all have a good night. Be safe out there. If it's snowing where you're at, oh, actually, before I get off, I want to send prayers and shout outs to anybody that's affected by the Los Angeles fires. Be safe. If you need to evacuate, get out. Be smart. Don't be stupid. It's just material things that can get replaced. So just don't get out of your house if you need. But prayers to everybody in involved or affected by those fires. So hopefully they can get that contained and people can start rebuilding and go from there. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate all of you, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Peace.